Capital Combat Parley, Lewis Hill, and
Garmamie.
Now we're about to talk to Taylor McClatchie, actually.
Best female kickboxer in the Americas. Muaythai fighter in the Americas. She won the
gold medal at 57 kilograms. I mean,
bam.
Come on. Now, we've talked to her before, of course. We interviewed her at her gym. She was part of the Versus series that we were a part of as well. She's always very gracious with her time, and she's actually celebrating a birthday party with her family right now. But she's still going to talk to us, so we're going to get in there real quick, and we're going to get out real quick. Let's talk to Taylor. We are here with Taylor McClatchie. Taylor, happy birthday to you. Happy late birthday, by the way.
Thank you so much.
And as a birthday present to yourself, you're now the 57-kilogram Pan American Muay Thai champion.
Yeah, it started off not so bad.
Not too bad at all. Can you set the tone for us of this tournament? You know, for those of us who are Muay Thai fans but didn't get to go, but it just seems like a mecca of Muay Thai. Set the tone for us.
Yeah, so it was awesome. It was a reasonably big tournament, not quite as crazy as Worlds. So I mean, it was Pan Am, so all of the Americas. So you pretty much have all the world level athletes, but from only half the world. So yeah, it was amazing. I had 6 girls in my bracket, all super strong fighters, and it was a great experience. I loved it.
So how does it feel to be the best in the Americas?
It was pretty good. That was the goal. I mean, going into it, I knew that some of the really heavy hitting countries weren't there. Like there was no Russia, no Belarus. Some of the really scary countries that people are like, oh, you're going to fight Russia? And so I went in like really thinking that I could win this. So it feels really good to have actually delivered on that.
Again, congratulations. Now, you've been pretty honest with yourself and with your online followers post-fight about everything that you felt you needed to work on, right? And does this feel like the culmination of all of that? You talked about being more confident in certain positions, working on different weight cutting strategies and all that. Does this feel like it all came together perfectly?
It really did, yeah. So I went down a weight class for this, and I mean, it was really hard. It's probably the most tired I've ever been. Come like the 4th weight cut in 4 days. I mean, I had probably 6, 7, 8 pound cuts every night after fighting that day to get up, weigh in at 7 a.m. and do it all again the next day. And like it was rough, but I mean, I really felt that I had that advantage going into it, and so that part paid off. And I also knew going in that IFMA scoring and the world level scoring really values volume and aggression and being the initiator, and that's something that I needed to work on. So I felt that I kind of worked on that at nationals and a couple of fights earlier this year, and then was able to actually kind of implement it to succeed in Argentina.
Well, you also talked about in your final fight having a sense of calm, like you posted this online in your post-fight wrap-up, having a sense of calm going in, but then feeling that you were possibly down 2 rounds and digging the deepest you've ever dug. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I was really nervous for my first 2 fights, like very nervous. If somebody would have told me that I didn't have to fight, I would have been like, okay, cool, bye. And I wasn't really sure why that was, because like I had a great camp, I had a great prep, but before my first 2 fights, I was so afraid. And I think, based on how I felt for my 3rd and final fight, that a lot of that came from being worried about being eliminated earlier than I was ready for.
Interesting.
Because anything can happen in a fight, obviously. So I think a lot of those nerves came from not having the chance to progress and actually fight for gold, which is what I told myself I came to do. Because I went into my 3rd fight, and one of the, I think it was Michael Reed actually, he said that I was like creepily calm. Like it was like they were a little bit worried. But I warmed up, I sat down, I was like, hey, let's do this. I'm ready. So I felt really good going in. A lot of those nerves, wasted energy, don't need to be nervous, wasn't there. But then I did also know that I thought I was down 2 rounds. So I mean, some of the pictures that are coming out, you can see that I'm pretty emotional after I won, because I really didn't think that I had pulled it off against the hometown girl. I thought it was a draw. It was very close, and I really figured that I needed to have done more.
Now, what does this major accomplishment, and congratulations again, what does it mean to you personally and to your career professionally? What does this major accomplishment mean?
I'm honestly not sure yet. I know that it's kind of I've seen my name come up in blogs. I've seen my name come up on the IFMA website. That now I have an international like world level title. It's not a world championship, but I mean it's a Pan Am championship. That's like that counts for something. That's something that people.
You're the best in the Americas. Damn it.
Exactly. That's really cool.
Put that on your resume.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
It's not just an event title. It's not just a Canadian title, because that's awesome too. But I mean, it's a Pan American title. So I mean, aside from winning worlds, there's not much else you can do at the amateur level. So I'm hoping that helps me get professional fights, helps me get more international experience, and really gives me, I guess, more confidence going into worlds in July this year.
Fantastic. Now these tournaments, I've seen some of them and haven't seen some of them. Do you get a walkout song in these things? Is that something that happens?
You don't. You get pretty much nothing. It's really like the bout before you gets out. They call your name in a language that you may not understand. You get in the ring, you steal the ring, and you fight. There's not really any fanfare to it. Nobody cares but you and your team, pretty much.
But did you have your headphones in with Taylor Swift playing? Is that a tradition at this point?
It wasn't Taylor Swift. I tend to warm up to, I believe the playlist is called Uplifting Pop Motivation.
Oh, there we go.
Taylor Swift is definitely on there, along with some other very, very girly artists, but don't tell anyone.
That will be trending after this interview, yeah. So you talked about getting more confidence for the Worlds and stuff. Is that what's directly next for you, is the Worlds?
I'm hoping to have a few fights before then. Worlds are in Thailand in July, so that's a good little bit from now. But I'm also hoping to have a month at least of a break. I mean, I think I fought 11 or 12 times this year.
Wow.
Which, yeah. So I've been in camp pretty much since July of this year. So I feel it. I'm ready for, like, I'm out for my birthday with my family right now, and then roll into Christmas and have a little bit of downtime. I found last time about a month into an off season, I was ready to get back into it again. But I'm looking forward to have that before I jump into anything else.
Well, after all those fights and after the 3 fights, how are you feeling physically? Are you injured at all, or is there just bruises, or is? I took pretty much no damage in those 3 fights, which I'm very thankful for. I mean, we had some people going into fights 2, 3, 4 that were pretty banged up. I didn't really take any damage, honestly, so I feel great. Cool. Listen, we know you're with your family right now celebrating and stuff, and we appreciate you taking the time to talk to us. Congratulations once again. Enjoy your birthday party.
Oh, thank you. Have a good night.
Wow, Taylor McClatchie, always a great interview, and what a fantastic ending to her story for the Pan Ams. I mean, 4 weight cuts, 8 pounds a day. I gained 8 pounds in 4 days as well, Garmamie. I mean, that's tough for her to do that.
I've gained 8 pounds in a day.
Yeah, absolutely. But she's a gold medalist. She's celebrating her birthday right now. I mean, what is the limit for this girl? The sky is the limit.
The momentum's on her side, and right now she mentioned, her name is being featured on blogs. She's making the impact she needs to make, and this is massive for her and her career, and it's great to see someone who's that dedicated and that positive moving forward. I think it's great, not just for her and her gym, but the entire Ottawa Gets, martial arts community.
Yep, and she's fantastic because she's one of those people we talk about a lot, a bona fide ass kicker, but a truly very nice human being.
Yes, totally.
Thank you, Taylor McClatchie.